way, I own some of those.
What's going on, everybody? This is Strasbourg Steve here, and I'm here along with my buddy Dmitro. How do you say your name? Sorry, Dmitro.
Okay.
I think you say Demi.
Yes.
Demi.
Both are correct.
So yeah, I'm with my boy Denny from Ukraine, but we're both Shakhtar Donetsk fans. So figured we'd do a live stream watch along of the Shakhtar Donetsk versus Mariupol game. Shakhtar obviously in midweek had pretty underwhelming game in terms of a result against Sheriff Tiraspol of Moldova or Transnistria. So this is definitely it's a big game for some momentum. We're also behind in the table to Dinamo Kiev, so gotta just take care of business today, right? Right, Demi?
Absolutely. You got it absolutely right.
Now, so we'll go over real quick while the game is about to start, for me at least. What's going on, Zaid from Jordan? Thank you for coming in to comment.
Hello.
Let's see here. Let's just quickly go over the starting 11. The game hasn't kicked off for me quite yet, but
for me neither. I'll also use the link I'll give you because I can't log into my provider for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Yes.
So the starting 11 for Shakhtar Donetsk, we've got Pyotov, captain, young goalkeeper, pretty talented whenever I've seen him. Vitao and Marlon. Stepanenko and Tete at right back. So is Vitao the left back, or is that
no? He's a center back.
Yeah, center back. So is Marlon the left back? Let me look up.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So Kornienko is a left back.
Okay.
And we have a pair of Stepanenko and debut in Ukrainian Premier League this year of Bondarenko, who spent his time in Mariupol last season on loan.
Yeah. Definitely looks like a pretty. It's not a weak lineup from Shakhtar, but it's definitely a lot different. Konoplia, Sikan, Kornienko. I might be saying these totally wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. But what do you make of the starting 11 so far?
I think it's a good squad that should defeat Mariupol, obviously, but it's like not the best squad. It's like 75% squad.
Yeah, but then again, with the opponents that we're facing today, I actually found this little nugget of information that 15 Mariupol will not be allowed to field 15 players because they rely very heavily on Shakhtar Donetsk for loans. So 15 of their first team players are out because they can't face their parent club, I'm assuming.
Yes,
15.
absolutely.
That's crazy. So, and they haven't been off to the best start in the Ukrainian Premier League from what I can from what I've seen on in the table and whatnot. So yeah, they're missing 15 of them. But have you seen any Mariupol games? I have not recently, but have you seen any?
They did bad this season so far. They won the last game actually.
Game's kicked off, by the way. I'm at the 2-minute mark. What about you? Real quick.
I'm still figuring it out. Sorry.
That's all right. Anyways, what were you saying? So Mariupol have been struggling?
What?
Mariupol have been struggling so far this year?
Yes, but they actually won the last game.
They beat not Liha.
They beat Kolos away in the same stadium that they're playing today.
I gotcha.
Also, they spent a lot of time traveling over the bus all over Ukraine. So they might be kind of tired.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Mhm.
Early attack here for actually Mariupol. They offside though. But Mariupol started off the game kind of decent.
I think they will try to put on a decent start to shake Shakhtar a little and to make their stand. It was they were once successful with that. In the last game, they took the draw.
Yeah, it was a draw. They've met I did my research earlier. They've met 48 times in the Ukrainian Premier League. Shakhtar have never lost to Mariupol. 44 wins, 42 wins, and 6 draws or something like that. Like more than 90% of the games are between Shakhtar and Mariupol are Shakhtar wins. So, but they, both squads are a little bit weakened from their typical strength. But we'll see. Shakhtar still have Solomon on the bench and a few other good players. If I refresh my memory real quick, they've got. I don't think Dodo isn't available for the game today, right?
Yes. He still spends his second day after the straight red card he received.
Yeah.
Versus Minai.
Yes. Yeah. The bench for Shakhtar, they have Shevchenko, the goalie. They have Matvienko, Bondar, Maicon on the bench, probably some rest. Marcus Antonio, Marlos, Solomon Sudikov, and Lassina Traore. So definitely a strong bench. They're definitely probably resting him after the Sheriff Tiraspol game. So if Shakhtar are in trouble late in the game, or if it's 1-0 or whatever, or they want to just put the game, find a winner or whatever, they have the squad. They rested a lot, so definitely some bench players will make an impact today. You would think. NXT Cornet has Mariupol has chances to win. It's very, very low. Very low. I would say a draw would be much more likely. Considering that Mariupol has 15 first-team players out of their squad. So but Shakhtar, but like we just said, the starting 11 for Shakhtar is not as strong as it typically is. All of the most of the players, most of the game winners and better players, you would say are on the bench. So if Mariupol can just get a goal or two, take your chances. You never know. But thank you, NXT Cornet, for that question. And the other thing I noticed about Mariupol is that a lot of their games, both teams usually score and they usually lose. So.
Well, they actually also try to play like Shakhtar, flashy style, attacking wise. But
this game
it's
so
not
far is
always going good for them.
Yeah. I can admire that though. I can admire that. And so far they've started off the game pretty well. They haven't they haven't bunkered down and just played defensive. Like they've had 1 or 2 chances upfield and they commit bodies forward. Who are one of the standout players from Mariupol?
All the standout players are actually
Shakhtar lone players
to play today.
Wow.
But let me see real quick. Their goalkeeper Kudryk is actually pretty decent. He was in the final of UEFA League with Shakhtar.
Right.
So he's a medaled guy. And Mikitsay in their center defender is seasoned veteran that always brings a nice games, and he was also Shakhtar Academy product, like the most Mariupol players.
Right. That's cool, man. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it'll be very if Mariupol, they're lining up. I'm looking at it right now. They're lining up in a 4-5-1. Kudryk in goal. Klimenko, And then on Google, it doesn't actually show who number 26 is. I'm assuming he's a young player that just got called up all of a sudden. But then they have Makitste, Sarok, Kozicki, Koshkosh, Peterman, and Plaksa.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. And their bench, oh my God, their bench only has 5 subs. Meanwhile,
Yes.
Shakhtar has 9. Wow.
Yeah, full house, and it's not uncommon for Shakhtar having a shorter squad.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, what's the minute and the second for you?
I'm at 8:31.
Uh-huh. And it's exactly 10 for me.
What?
Exactly 10 for me.
10 minutes? Oh, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Can you turn down just a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Sure.
thanks, man. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, wow. Nice dribbling of Mudryk was there. The games like versus Mariupol, it's the game where he should shine and prove to the derby who actually believes him a lot. And we'll consider his personal fail if he fails to deliver in the starting line.
That's the other intriguing part of this game is that so many players are unavailable. Both teams have a lot of unavailable players. Both are going with a slightly, obviously Mariupol are much more weakened because they have 15 first-team players out and only 5 on the bench. But Shakhtar luckily have the squad depth where they can do this sort of thing. But and the young players can leave an impression on De Zerbi so that they can get more game time.
Yes, but the derby play, despite having a lot of possession, having lots of passes and leads on every statistic possible, even against Sheriff in Champions League.
They had like what 80% possession against Sheriff. 80 or 75%.
74, if I remember it correctly.
Right. Yeah, they definitely.
And I won the bet on possession because it said 65. So.
Let's see.
Low attendance, obviously, and lots of people in Ukraine actually pretty skeptical and even sarcastic about these games.
Now, is Mariupol in the same kind of region as Donetsk? Because they're playing at Kolos.
Yes. It's they both from Donetsk Oblast.
Okay, so same.
From
so
Donetsk
this is
region, and Mariupol is the second biggest city in that region. So they kind of rivalry, and ultras are actually rivals.
So it's like a not a major derby, but like a secondary kind of derby.
Exactly.
Like a regional. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because Shakhtar, our chief rivals are Dynamo Kiev. That's number one, and then who would you consider the second biggest rival of Shakhtar?
Yeah. Now let's see. In the Ukraine history, it's probably Dnipro, but we don't have original Dnipro anymore.
Yeah, because they folded. They're bankrupt. So.
By the way, hooligan wise, the first ever. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, what's up? You're good.
There is some intense moments in the Mariupol penalty box.
I haven't seen that just yet.
You will soon.
Yeah. Alan Patrick and Tete are starting for Shakhtar. So obviously Tete will probably be a lot of Shakhtar attacks will probably go down that right side.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Alan Patrick got tremendous progress. Lots of people were on disbelief with him.
Yeah.
Because he was like on loan for like 4 years in Brazil, and when he was in Donetsk, he didn't make the starting lineup at all.
Yeah.
But now he's actually one of the leaders, and I'm kind of proud that I was one of the few people who actually believed in him.
Believed in him? Yeah. Nice.
So back in 2000, Dnipro and Shakhtar hooligans scheduled the first ever in Ukraine history fight between each other, and it was
in like a forest or something.
For hooliganism in Ukraine.
Is that like they usually fight in like a forest or something, right?
Yes,
or,
yes,
or
but
like,
it were actually cities also.
Well, city, yeah.
Back in the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mariupol looks decent for how injured they were without the key players.
Yeah, who is one of Mariupol's key players like that's missing today?
It's Lonis like Topalov, Kashuk, Bondarenko is obviously with Shakhtar now. He was their key. I'd argue he was their best player last season.
Okay.
The same story with Sikan, only he was less impactful.
I gotcha.
And Czech was a nice defensive mid for them, but he actually lost his starting place as of now.
Maxim Czech?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of promise, but not delivering anymore right now, sadly. I hope he will continue progressing in the future.
Right. I see. He's still 22, so that's still pretty young. There's still a lot of, you could still make a career out of it, yeah. Yeah, Denis Shostak is missing, loan from Shakhtar. Mikhailo Kromeni missing. Dmitro, same name as you, Dmitro Topolov, 23-year-old left winger. Alexei Kashchuk, right winger, also missing. Yeah, looking at all, there's so many. They do not have a center forward technically on the field right now because both of their center forwards are on loan from Shakhtar, so they're ineligible for today. Wow.
Something completely off with that there be center domination since Stepanenko is still a key player in the center, even creative-wise. No.
Yeah.
No. Oh! No! Get it!
Oh, goal?
Yes, Sikan scored against his former team.
I haven't seen it yet. There we go.
It probably wasn't an offside, and I believe there is no VAR.
Nice ball.
Yeah.
Go on. Get in.
Yes. Yes.
Nothing. Corner. Yeah, I'm at the 17-minute mark. So yeah, I'm a bit behind.
And the key player in this start for Shakhtar was Alan Patrick that did more than half of all the dangerous attacks so far.
Shoot! Oh. So Alan Patrick scored?
No, he was assisted on Sikan, who scored against his former team.
Danilo Sikan?
It's a big chance for him as he's not getting minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, because Lucina Traore is their. Oh shoot! Nice turn. Nice, hot fucking so. Nice.
Yes, nice.
1-0 Shakhtar. 18th minute. Danilo Sikan. Do you like him as a striker? Do you rate him pretty highly, or what are your thoughts on him?
I think he has lots of promise, but not really. Oh wow! Yes! Now it's Modric time. Well, that was actually awesome. You'll see it. Nice passing. It was like a whole confidence awoke in Shakhtar after the first goal, and it's Mariupol in shambles at the moment.
Yeah, this game has the feel where once one goal goes in, once two goals go in, the floodgates are just gonna open, and it's gonna be 6, 7. You never know.
And the assist is Konopla. I'm very happy for him, since he's also having a stat for starting lineup with a very serious foe of Dodo.
Yes. Can't stay long. Eli Tia, can't stay long. Gotta go to work soon. Just showing support. Thank you, Eli. I appreciate it, man. Thanks a bunch. And then, can you translate this for me, Sammy?
What?
Can you translate this comment here on the screen? The YouTube comment?
Let me see.
2-0. I just saw it. 2-0 Shakhtar. Very nice. Kind of hard to get excited over this game because Mariupol were essentially playing a Mariupol like U23 side. But a win, a win will build confidence. That's the thing.
The comment was Shakhtar champion. It's mean Shakhtar is the champion in Russian.
Yes, we are. I think Dynamo Kiev play at 12:30 today, I believe.
What?
Dynamo Kiev play today at 12:30.
Yes. Yes, they will face Alexandria, and it will be a hard game for them. But they are on the roll at the moment, so I so far not seen how they will lose their points. Lucescu doing a tremendous work for them. It was an epic coach for Shakhtar, and now
very controversial move. Very controversial move for Lucescu, the coach.
Absolutely. As a fan and person, I hate this move with all of my guts.
Yeah. And the Dynamo Kiev fans also last year, I remember seeing banners like Lucescu, fuck off and get out.
Yes. Casual fans love him, but hardcore ultras said they will never forgive him, and they'll stick to their words. They make banners all over the city and stuff. Yeah. They want Lucescu out.
Yes. Doesn't matter how good he does,
Yes, they will say even if he win Champions League, there is no redemption.
Maybe Champions League. Maybe you'd shut a few people. Maybe you'd shut a few people up, but there's always gonna be.
But he actually won a lot of Dynamo supporters because before that move, like all of them were hating him a lot, and the root stuff they said him over the years. It was like nasty. And now they are completely changed their mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Передача від Юхіма і вибиває м'яч головою Мікіцей. В яку вже атаку в цьому матчі саме в такому ключі через правий фланг проводять футболісти Шахтаря?
So yeah, 2-0 so far. Good start. And again, just like Strasbourg yesterday, 2 shots on goal for Shakhtar Donetsk, 2 goals. 100% accuracy.
And Mariupol even they lost. They don't even know what to do next.
Yeah.
Shakhtar completely dominating at the moment, and all the spider passes in the middle of the field, of the Zerbi tactics. It's they'll now go uncontested on every turn.
Yeah, pretty much. Who's looked good so far, in your opinion, from Shakhtar so far? Who have you been impressed with?
Yes, for me, Alan Patrick is the man of the match so far.
Yeah.
Stepanenko is close second. And also, I congratulate Sikan and Mudrik with the goals. They deserve them.
Yeah, 100%. Just get good shot, good shooting.
And Tete is actually trying to put an effort today, since he was heavily criticized, and rightfully so, for our fans, me included, because he stopped progressing and didn't deliver in the latest games, and he was nowhere seen versus Sheriff, and arguably made a goal crucial mistake that game.
Right. To be fair, whenever Mariupol get possession of the ball, they try to go forward. They don't just try to shoot down. They don't just try to get rid of the ball downfield. They actually try to get back in this game. It's going to be nearly impossible considering their circumstances. But again, it's football. You never know, man. You never know.
Oh wow!
3?
No, it wasn't a 3, but it was missed bicycle kick from Alan Patrick. I think if he'll was accurate, it will be 3.
Tete on the ball in the box. Pass.
Yeah. Showing off his dribbling skills, in your time.
Yeah. Yeah, Alan Patrick so far looks very involved. Yeah, good start. Come on.
I don't see Mariupol at all at the moment. It's nasty.
Yeah.
And that's why they're actually trying to go for goal instantly, because they have no other strategy to do.
And they have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. Yeah. I mean, their goal differential might take a beating, but I mean, at the end of the day, it already will. It already will. So what's the difference if you lose 5-0 and you don't attack compared to 6-7-0 and you try to attack?
Yes.
That's how you get the respect of your fans and stuff like that. Because if you're a Mariupol fan, realistically, this is not a game that you get points from. Just looking at it honestly. So.
And I think that the Zerbi counter pressing will destroy them on their half also. So it's they should be extra careful at the moment.
Yeah. Still no goals in the Dnipro versus Veres Rivne game. That's also the other. Why did the Vorskla game get canceled or postponed?
Repeat that, please.
So I'm looking at the scores. Vorskla versus Olympic Donetsk got canceled. They're suspended. Is that because of COVID or something?
Oh. I never knew about that. Let me check out real quick.
Yeah, see, it says canceled right there.
Кидає м'яч собі на хід Мудрик і чекає його за межі поля.
Some other scores from around Europe. No goals in any of the Premier League games on right now, except Watford 1-0. Man City playing Southampton, Liverpool Palace 0-0, Burnley Arsenal 0-0. Oh, goal for Arsenal actually just now. Who scored?
So Arsenal continue to stagnate at the moment.
As long as they have Arteta, they're not. Yeah, they ain't looking that good, man. Yeah, not looking.
Like the first direct attack from the Mariupol at the moment, and they still fail to go down the wing.
Yeah.
And I like Tete work rate of today, and I can only ask where it was in all the previous games.
Марлон із м'яча. А он падає.
Oh, good run from Medic. Oh, almost.
Назад передача.
1-0 Fiorentino over Genoa. No goals so far in Atletico Madrid versus Athletic Bilbao. Ross County and Hearts 1-1 in Scotland. Same in Hibs 0-0. Aberdeen St. Johnstone 0-0. Anything else interesting? Not really. Bundesliga too.
Do you have a team in Scotland?
Yeah, Rangers.
Oh, okay.
Rangers.
By the way, I need to ask you.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you know of Sir Sean Connery allegiances with Scottish teams?
Say that again.
Sir Sean Connery, an actor, recently
Sean
late.
Connery. Sean Connery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He actually switched the sides from Celtic to Rangers, if I'm not mistaken, or it was the other way around.
I heard about that. He's a flopper. He's a flopper. He flip flopped, changed teams, and he thought no one would notice. Yeah, I've always been Rangers, man.
It's kind of nice to see that they are doing great after the spell in the lower league.
Yeah, when they got liquidated, financial problems. Yeah,
you couldn't dream of a better return as of now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because we dominated last year in the SPFL, and yeah, Celtic we're not good at all. For sure.
The game is open wide. Mariupol leaves a lot of spaces, but they now try to outbeat the Shakhtar possession in the center, and there was a notion of attack, but prevented again. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, again, I'll tip my hat to Mariupol for trying, but yeah, they just don't have. It seems like they just don't have the quality to get any points, or even a goal from this game would be kind of unlikely. But if they do score, it's well deserved because they have been trying.
Yes. By the way, my bet for this game was 0-3.
3-0 win.
Yes, of course.
Nice. Well, you're already 2-0, so
yes.
Next Shakhtar goal is gonna have to. Hopefully, it can be late in the game. What other clubs in Ukraine play at other club stadiums because of the war or conflict?
It's Olympic Donetsk and it's the Lugansk.
Where does Olympic Donetsk play their home games at?
They always play their game in Kiev, but
Ah.
now they're in transition of switching owners, so their future and their next home is in question.
Right.
And Zora is playing in Zaporizhia all the time.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, it's in the central Ukraine, and they have some of their attendants and ultras.
Nice. That's cool.
Mhm.
What's like the third?
Oh.
What's like the third biggest club in Ukraine? Because it's obviously Shakhtar, Dynamo Kiev, and then
In the last few years, it was definitely Azaria that I mentioned, but this season they are doing poorly,
yeah.
and not only domestically, but they lost all the games in Europe. They relegated from Europa League to Conference League, and they lost their first match day against Norwegian team
Bodo Glimt. Yeah.
And it's arguably was the easiest opponent.
Yeah.
So their future is very questionable in negative way.
Yeah. You said that was Zoria?
I guess. What?
You said Zoria? Zoria lost to Bodo
Yes.
Glimt? Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It was a very sad day for Ukraine coefficient. Also Shakhtar loss, and Dynamo failing to win at home.
Yeah.
Because Ukraine had a chance to overcome Russia in the table of coefficients.
Yeah. Yeah, and they took a beating. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a bummer.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Zoria and Luhansk are in a group with Bodo Glimt. Who else? I think Randers. No, not Randers.
Roma.
Roma and CSKA Sofia. Yeah.
Yes.
So Zoria play Roma on Thursday. Ooh.
Yes,
That's
and
gonna be,
in their current form, I
heavy
think
loss.
they'll lose.
Heavy loss, yeah. Because Roma are playing very well with Mourinho.
Yes, and former Shakhtar veteran Henrik Mkhitaryan became a leader of Roma. And
Yeah,
I'm very happy for him because he was doing mediocre in England.
Yeah, he was spectacular for Dortmund when he went from Donetsk to Dortmund. Yeah, and then it just it never worked out for him in either Man United or Arsenal.
His highest high score of Ukrainian Premier League score in one season. He scored 25 goals.
And he's not even a striker.
Yes.
He's playing as what, a center attacking midfield?
Yes, in Shakhtar he were, but he was more a winger in Borussia and in England.
Yeah. But even in Germany, he has played as a winger. He got lots of goals.
Yes,
lots of goals and assists. It's just England just didn't work out for him.
And he was just one goal short of club legend Vitaly Starukhin, who is a legendary striker of Soviet times that scored 26.
He was just short.
Yeah. It was a big deal that he didn't overcome.
Dangerous attack just now from Mariupol. Had Pyatov kind of. Ooh, that was close. Like I said, man, they're trying to attack still. Great defense though. Is that Vital or is that? No, that's not Vital. What's the other center back's name? Shit.
Ну, але знову ж таки, тут теж є слово класний центральний захисник. Слово правильне.
Shakhtar just never loses possession. It seems.
Yeah.
Mariupol had 3 semi attacks, but they were not clinical at all. They
Yeah.
failed to distribute the ball to strikers.
Yeah. Yeah, they have Plaxa. Plaxa is their striker.
Mhm.
Isn't he a winger though?
Which actually directly translates from Ukraine as crier, the boy who cries.
Should be Neymar's name.
And Konopla of Shakhtar means cannabis.
Cannabis. Oh, that's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
Mhm.
You think he gets drug tested sometimes just for that? Random drug tests?
Probably there were lots of joke in Ukraine about his surname, and same about Konoplanka that we also have.
Yeah, that's funny. What does your last name translate to, or is there no translation?
No translation.
No translation. Okay, so sometimes there is a translation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Не пройшла передача, ну і на правий фланг переводив зараз на Коноплю, а Патрік теж передача не пройшла.
They just can't Mariupol just can't keep up with Shakhtar counter pressing.
Yeah, pretty much, man. That's been the story of the game so far. And every time they counter, like I said, they get bodies forward, but you know, this is how De Zerbi plays. He wants always man mark, full press. Like you need to have a lot of endurance, and you have to be pretty quick. Quick decisions and quick on your feet to play for De Zerbi consistently.
Let me address De Zerbi himself little quick.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm on the edge with him because he plays a really nice, attractive football that is in Shakhtar DNA and that has lots of possession, attacking, lots of statistics. But so far in the big games, like he doesn't deliver.
Except
he
Monaco.
Lacks some clinicality. He lacks some defensive capabilities in this center of the field. He doesn't trust Stepanenko, a seasoned veteran who was a starter in for every other coach before him.
Yeah. Stepanenko gets a start today too, or today.
Yes, and he looked great at least in at the beginning of the match.
Yeah, but a few times Mariupol have gotten forward, they just bypassed him a little bit too easily. Yeah. I have to say, Mudryk is having a pretty good game for Shakhtar too.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit more involved than Tete's been so far. A lot of it's going through him.
He has a reputation in Ukraine. He had before.
Yeah.
Like not a real player, but a freestyler.
Yes.
And a guy who was lots of PR behind him, but nothing actually delivered on the pitch.
A lot of hype, but no results and goals.
Yes. So he yesterday he posted on his Instagram. Oh, nice shot! Nice shot it was. So he posted. They call me freestyler, like suck it up, something like that.
Oh, I gotcha. Interesting.
But they managed to get under his skin apparently.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing about athletes and social media. Like, usually athletes don't, usually they don't respond, or even public figures, they don't, they don't respond to the stuff on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, or Instagram. They don't respond to that stuff because it's just, they're just there to, They're there to post what they want to post. They're not here. They're not trying to hear a bunch of criticism or whatever. Some are. Some players are open with that. But yeah, if it's you know, it's a bit concerning, I suppose, when you let the criticism and the either you let the hype. That was a good save, good shot.
Yeah, nice. Was a nice shot and a
decent save.
Good save.
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's a little concerning when you when it gets to your head and you're posting it on social media. It's probably best to just ignore it. Don't bother with it.
Oh, Sikan just lost a great moment with an empty goalie.
Oh, really?
Yes, after the Mariupol attack. So actually, by the halftime, it became much better than it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
But referee added nothing, so it's halftime. And one-sided game so far, very directly one-sided. Despite that, Mariupol actually tried at the beginning and
yeah, for sure, man. All right, so I'm still at the 44-20. I hate being behind, man.
So did you seen already a Mariupol attack and Sikan miss?
Yeah. To be honest, if you're Mario, you gotta do so much better with that chance. If you're one-on-one, he missed. Oh, we missed. Oh, he shot. He didn't even. Look, if you have an empty net and something unlucky happens, like you hit the post or like something like that. If it's something like he didn't even get it on target. Danilo Sikan didn't. Oh my God, you gotta do better than that, man.
No. Couldn't hit the ball properly.
Yeah, all right. Halftime.
Yes.
What were your thoughts so far? What are your thoughts so far from the game?
The same like was about Strasbourg and Metz yesterday. Like there is no chance for the opposition.
You would think,
although if they change their play, and it was more grim today. I don't believe Mariupol like it at all.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I'm expecting more subs for Shakhtar. That will probably make the game more interesting also.
Yeah, for sure. Because you still have Lucina Traore on the bench. You have Marlos. Who else? You have Marcus Antonio. So, yeah. Decent performance so far from Shakhtar, but I'd rather, Sikan, it was a good first touch to get away from the goalie, but you got to do better than, you got to get it on target. That's all you got to do. All you got to do.
Can I have 10 minutes pause?
What's up?
Can I have a 10 minutes pause?
You need to go away for 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No worries. All right, yeah, guys. So 2-0 Shakhtar Donetsk over FC Mariupol at halftime. So, I mean, it's been a pretty good performance from Shakhtar as Bayern add on a 5th goal against Bochum, 5-0. Crazy. No, but anyway, so pretty good stuff from Shakhtar. But Mariupol have been pretty brave when they've attacked. So, I'm not really super concerned about the result. I think it will probably be a 2-0 win. Or probably even more than that. I would say they'll probably get 1 or 2 more in the second half, but it all depends on how Shakhtar approach this game. Because, like I said, you have Lucina Traore on the bench. You have Marlos. some really good you have some quality players on. I need to double check this on the bench. I mean, Marcus Antonio too. But yeah, definitely comment down below if you have any thoughts about if you're watching the Shakhtar game, or where you're watching my stream from. Always interested to know where you guys are coming from and where you guys are watching. Yeah. Or if you have if anyone has any interesting thoughts about other football matches that they're watching. But yeah, so 2-0 Shakhtar at halftime. Goals from Danilo Sikan and Mikhailo Mudryk. They're both Shakhtar Academy youngsters. Took their goals well. And I mean, Sikan did miss one, so it could have been 3, but yeah, Pyatov, we'll start. Well, I'll give my thoughts kind of on every player. So Pyatov made a few, whenever he was troubled by Mariupol, he dealt with it. There was a one-on-one save on the right side that he dealt really well with. So he's done well. I believe Marlon made a clearance on one of the Mariupol attacks in the box. Clean as a whistle, no penalty, but that was a good defensive play. So yeah, it's pretty good. Stepanenko started the match well, but a few times he got bypassed in midfield for the Mariupol attack. You can look at some stats halftime too. Oh, Bochum goal offside. That's a bummer. But yeah, let me see where I can find some stats. What do we got here? Some stats. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. So we'll go over some quick stats from the game so far. 3 shots on target for Shakhtar Donetsk. 3 shots. There's 6 total shots. 3 on target and 3 were off. 60% possession for Shakhtar. And actually 40% for Mariupol. So like I said, even the Mariupol are missing 15 first-team players. Let me say 15 first-team players. To be only down 2-0 is actually not that bad and having 40% possession. So their squad depth isn't it's not good, but I mean, if you take 15 players out of any team you want, and take 15 players out, unless you're a Chelsea or a Man City or even maybe a PSG, you're not going to be able to hang in there in these games like this. It's going to be a blowout most likely. So yeah, it's not too bad. 3 corner kicks for Shakhtar and 1 for Mariupol. 2 offsides actually for Mariupol. Surprising enough, they've actually, offsides isn't a bad thing. Well, it's unfortunate obviously, but 2 offsides for Mariupol. They're showing a little bit of desire. 8 fouls compared to Shakhtar's 5. Yeah, and Oleg Kudryk, their goalie, their former Shakhtar player, has actually made a pretty good save or 2. Nothing disappointing, considering the circumstances. But yeah, definitely, guys, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Share my videos around if you're interested in doing a video, a watch along on your favorite team or whatever. If you want to talk about a certain league or a certain game or player or a off the field topic or anything like that, I'm interested in anything football. So yeah, just definitely feel free to hit me up on Twitter. And I love making content with people and talking about football and all the leagues and whatnot. So yeah, definitely share, subscribe, all this good stuff. But yeah, 2-0 Shakhtar at halftime over Mariupol. Probably about, I'd say probably 5 or 6 minutes until halftime. comes around, or halftime ends and the second half begins, and then my buddy Demi will be back on with me. I guess he needed to head up for a minute. So yeah, we'll, I'll kind of go over, since we've kind of discussed what we needed to from the Shakhtar and Mariupol game. We'll look at some other scores so far from around Europe that have caught my eye. We'll start out with the Premier League. 1-0 Arsenal over Burnley. 1-0 Liverpool over Palace at halftime. 0-0 between Man City and Southampton. That's a little bit of a surprise. And then I'm watching the Norwich game right now, or Norwich game against Watford right now. That's a 1-1 game, pretty even. Goals from Emmanuel Dennis in the 17th minute, and then Timo Pukki scored in the 35th minute to level it for Norwich. And then there are also a few Bundesliga games on. This is kind of crazy, actually. Arminia Bielefeld Hoffenheim, 0-0. Augsburg Borussia Mönchengladbach, 0-0. FSV Mainz versus Freiburg, 0-0. Bayern München versus VfL Bochum, 6-0 Bayern. So every other Bundesliga 9:30 a.m. game for me here in the U.S. doesn't have a single goal to show for it. But Bayern have been taking care of business, and they're up 6. They're up 6-0, a touchdown on VfL Bochum. So that's a little bit that's a very interesting stat, and it looks like it's going to be a low scoring day in terms of a betting perspective. Genoa Fiorentina, 2-0 Fiorentina in the 90th minute. It looks like they'll get all 3 points there against Genoa. Goals from Ricardo Saponara and Giacomo Bonaventura. 0-0 between Atletico Madrid and Athletic Bilbao. That's an interesting result right there so far in the 41st minute. In the Eredivisie, there's one game on right now. It's Heerenveen versus Fortuna Sittard. Heerenveen up 1-0 over Fortuna. And Turkish Super League, I've been watching that game, and that's Kashimpasha versus Trabzonspor. It's in the 93rd minute right now out of 6. And Trabzonspor, they're just looking to finish it off and get all 3 points. What else gets my eye? Lille, too many L's. Lens versus Lille, the Derby du Nord, is starting very shortly, so I'll probably put that game on because this Bayern one is pretty much done and dusted. But yeah, Lille versus Lens, the Derby du Nord, very, very big, extremely fierce rivalry. Jean-Louis Leca actually in midweek, or before the game, was actually his house was robbed by some Lille hooligans, and there's actually a video of that I saw recently. So the rivalry is extremely intense, and it goes off the field, off the pitch sometimes. So, condone whoever tried to, I'm not pro robbery or anything, but yeah, it definitely shows how far rivalries go. But yeah, it should be an amazing game in that Lens and Lille game. Lille obviously in pretty poor form recently, but this is the derby, just like yesterday. Ligue 1 having about 4 or 5 really good games on this weekend, and 4 of those are derbies. But yeah, if Lille don't get a result here against Lens, if they get punished, if they lose heavily, I would not be surprised to see Jocelyn Gouverneur sacked very, very soon, because Lille fans are not going to be happy at all if Lens beat them in the derby, because not only Lens are already, Lille are they're in rough shape so far this year. They have 1 win against Montpellier, a 3-1 win, I believe, and then the other games they've either drawn or lost. So 1 win out of about 5 or 6 games, and then they drew 0-0 with VfL Wolfsburg, I believe. So Lille is definitely, this game is going to be, in my opinion, for Lille, this is a season-defining game, for sure, because they've lost to Lorient 2-1 recently on September 10th. They beat Montpellier 2-1, drew 0-0 with Lille with Wolfsburg, a 1-1 draw against Saint-Etienne, who look like relegation candidates. It's not looking good so far for Claude Puel. Definitely some talented players on Saint-Etienne, and then a 4-0 hammering when Nice visited Lille, and then a 3-3 draw with Metz. And then the start of the season they beat PSG 1-0 in the Trophée des Champions. So out of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, out of the 8 games, out of the 7 games so far this year, Lille have 2 wins to show for it and 2 losses, and the rest are draws. So draws are definitely popular. And we got Demi back. What's going on?
It's all right. And we got our second time just started.
Yes, it did. I have to refresh this. Come on.
Ще будуть забиті м'ячі у цьому поєдинку. Подивимось. В першій половині зустрічі, ще раз повторюю, на класі. Шахтар переграв свого суперника. 2 забили, створили, 100% не забили. Одним словом, тут якраз сенсація, навіть департна. Будемо дивитися другий тайм і, власне, говорити про те, що бачимо на футбольному полі. Спочатку склади. Пригадаємо, у Маріуполя Олег Кудрик, у воротах оборона. Даніл Савін справа в другому таймі, зліва Богдан Потапов.
Oh, yeah, no, I was, while you were gone, I was just talking about some other European results so far in some games.
Okay.
But yeah, no, so are there any other games you're going to be watching today? Anything intriguing?
No. Today, I will go on a rock concert later today.
Oh, nice. Is it, what band is it?
It's local band.
Is it oh, nice.
Yeah, okay.
Do they make rock or what's like, is it like hard rock, classic, heavy metal, like what?
More like melodic metalcore.
Oh, I see. So kind of like a Dream Theater almost. Have you ever heard of them?
In some ways.
Yeah, like Dream Theater, how they like, do they have like lots of guitar and like solos and creative?
Yes, absolutely,
like
absolutely.
Yeah. I like my 2 favorite genres are like rock and metal, and then I like rap. I like rap too. But yeah, I like rock.
I don't listen to rap much, but rather I do electronics when I'm in the mood.
Yeah, same here actually. If I had to pick a third, that'd probably be it. Do you listen to any American music, I suppose?
Yes, of course. Starting from with the God themselves, Metallica.
Yeah. What's your favorite Metallica album? I get different answers from everyone. Mine is the Injustice for All, personally.
Wow. I actually never saw that answer from anybody.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
For some reason.
It's my favorite. On that album, dude, there's not a bad song. I love listening to all the songs on that album. And that's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. Whenever you talk to a Metallica fan, they all have different answers for their favorite album. What's yours?
Maybe Black Album.
Ride the Lightning is really good too.
Oh, absolutely.
Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Fucking. What's the one with the black and red cover? Is that? Oh my god, why am I forgetting? What's the Metallica album with the black and red cover? It's not. It's the one Seek It. It's the one that Seek and Destroy is on.
Like I forgot the name. Let me Google it. But it was essential part of my childhood, actually.
Yeah, that album. Yeah, Master and Puppets really good. Oh, Kill 'Em All. Kill 'Em All. Yeah. That's the album.
Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All. Yeah, that's another really good one. Yeah. Yeah, I like Metallica a lot. Pantera, Anthrax.
Nice.
All that
classic stuff.
Yes, yeah, for sure. And then there's some good Dream Theater songs. There's some good. I like AC/DC a lot. I like Van Halen. Yeah, I listen to a lot of older stuff. I'm not crazy about the new stuff, but you know, I'm not huge on music. I like music sometimes. Especially when I do schoolwork for my college essays, I like listening to like Metallica and Pantera because like when I type fast, because I'm listening to fast music, gets me pumped up. That's how I see
it. Same here, actually.
Or when I'm working out, listen to that. Gives you adrenaline.
I'm doing that also.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I try not to listen to it while I'm driving because then I have a tendency to, you know, go a little bit over the speed limit, let's say. Just a little bit.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Like 30.
Like getting in the zone. That can be potentially dangerous.
Yeah. But lots of fun. So usually when I drive, I just put on like YouTube or something. So I'm not driving in like I'm in a freaking action movie. 7-0 Bayern München over Bochum.
Wow.
7.
Wow.
7.
That's
a touchdown in football in American football. A 7.
Yes.
On Bochum. Wow.
But 7 from Bayern Munich is actually a bad number for Shakhtar because it's the biggest loss in our history. We lost 7-0 away.
Yeah.
Having an instant, like on the second minute, we had a red card and a penalty, and it was all over.
Game over from there. What year was that? Like 2011?
2014.
14. Okay. Yeah, Bayern are still a dominant force in Europe.
Yeah,
they're very good.
And they are today. I'd argue they are favorites to win the Champions League.
Same here, because they've done it before. PSG
and
3-0.
Yes, the ball of the match 2-10 now. Here's
what's going on?
Yes, to test scoring unusual, like a header or wasn't a header. Let me see the replay.
Yeah.
But it's not that he does usually. So nice two-way Sikan and Konopla, and great assist from Konopla. He's doing great, man. Dodo should be worrying. His assist, the accuracy of his passes is actually better.
Good point.
Yes, it was a clean header. Really, you rarely see that from Tete.
Yeah. So Tete
now
goal.
My score is on. Nice. What?
Tete goal is coming up pretty soon. Good ball, cross in. Tete! There you go. Nice.
And I actually like Bondarenko, the whole second half, he was like almost invisible in the first half, and now he's all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's nothing still going Mariupol way.
Yeah, and you're in trouble if you let Tete score a header. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, again, it's it's a bit unfair to make a judgment about Mariupol considering their situation with all the players missing. But yeah, I mean, this will be a routine defeat for them. It looks like.
Wow.
So yeah, 3-0
nice
Tete
from Kornienko.
I'll see that in a minute or two.
Too bad he was like centimeters short of the target.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, dude. You were just pointing out a few minutes ago about Mudryk. Or no, sorry, were you talking about Bondarenko with all these? Who's the ginger?
The ginger is Konoplia.
Konoplia. Okay.
And now Sikan, Marcos Antonio are preparing to get in the game.
So what? Triple sub?
So far I see
double.
But let me see.
Yeah. I mean, overall, so far during this game, the young players that De Zerbi's given a chance to have been pretty impressive. They've been pretty impressive, honestly. I mean, Konoplia, he's been very involved this second half on these attacks. Oh, that was a decent free kick.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, just a touch wide.
But Galchuk, seen where it goes. Okay. Also, Dynamo will play Bayern in the Champions League, so it will be a very tough challenge for them. But Lucescu doing good defensive work for them. So we'll see how they stop like the biggest attacking force in Europe probably right now.
Yep, 100%. I agree with that, man. Because PSG, to me, I think the culture at PSG, the locker room culture, is unprofessional. I think it's unprofessional. They give Neymar, like the chairman gives Neymar special privileges that no one else gets, and it just, I'm not a fan of what I see from PSG, because whenever they're expected, they've had chances to get to Champions League and all this stuff, and they never cross the line.
Yes.
They never cross the line. They always find a way to mess it up. So I think Chelsea would beat them on aggregate if they played. I think Chelsea would beat PSG, because Chelsea have been there, done that, won the Champions League before. I think Manchester City would probably beat them. That would be both games would be both teams would be very close. And I think Bayern would also beat PSG, because remember last year Bayern didn't have any Lewandowski, but they weren't embarrassed without him. They still, So, but yeah, right now I have Bayern as my favorites, just because it's very, very hard to repeat as a champion in the European Cup. Only Real Madrid have done it in the Champions League era, and then only 3 other teams, I believe Ajax won 2 UCL or European Cups in a row. Bayern München also won 2 European Cups in a row, and then Nottingham Forest did also. So it's extremely rare to go win 2 Champions League titles. So
yes, unless you're Real Madrid.
Yes, yeah, unless you're Real Madrid, yeah, exactly.
But I agree with every point that you said.
I just don't.
We now have our 3 substitutions. We have a Bondar debut after a long injury. Substituted Marlon. So we'll see how he does.
Right.
Extra attention to him.
Yes.
Sudakov having his playing time in place of Alan Patrick, and Marcus Antonio goes in versus Stepanenko. So it's like a completely revamped middle line.
8-0 Bayern. Thomas Muller goal.
What minute is there?
Oh, it's the 87th minute.
So
8-0 over Bochum. Bayern are scary, man. Bayern are a scary good team. Very impressive. Do you think Dynamo Kiev can? Is that going to be a Dynamo Kiev home or away game?
No.
Let me look it up.
The next one I don't remember actually.
I'll look it up. It's fine. I know we play Dynamo Kiev on Wednesday in the Super Cup. Yeah, Dynamo Kiev are away.
Yes.
Yeah, Dynamo Kiev are away. Oh, they're going to be playing the game in Germany at the Allianz Arena. So that'll be tough. I don't think they'll lose 8-0, but I think like 3, maybe 3-1, 4-1.
I think so too. Dynamo is a great form right now and doing good defensively, but I don't think they'll can stop the advance of Bayern on his home ground.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get any points out of that. But you never know. You never know. Like we always say, you never know.
Yes, and actually before that embarrassing 7-0 that Shakhtar had, we actually managed to do 0-0 at home.
Yeah, and then that was the first leg. Yeah.
And Super Cup, obviously, so far is the game of the season. It will be massive in attendance. Like all the allowed 66% will be at attendance. Lots of ultras. Maybe some interesting stuff going on.
Yeah, that should be a very good game.
Yeah, and
no, go ahead.
And I'm kind of actually afraid for our performance since De Zerbi is only on the way to find his game. That brings up the result necessary, while Dynamo is actually in the best form in years.
Yeah, because Lucescu's had 2 years. This is second year at Dynamo Kiev. So yeah, he'll definitely. The players know him. They know what they got to do to win. They have a game plan, and they're familiar with the coach. Yeah, but yeah, that'll definitely be a good litmus test to see where both teams are, to see how they cope.
Game like those are bringing all the emotions and all the spirit that you have. So Mudryk is coming off and Solomon is coming in.
Solomon
actually didn't play against Sheriff because of his local Israeli religious celebration. Or I'm sorry, it's not quite a celebration.
Religion.
Yes.
They're basically in their hostilities between people in Moldova and Jews, or people from Israel. Yeah. Conflict. Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Oh, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
He had a religious day. Yes. The Remembrance Day of some Jews killed.
Yeah.
And they had they can't eat in this day up until the next day.
fasting.
For
Yeah.
25 hours.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a Yom Kippur, I believe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur was yesterday. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm. And actually, another Israeli player missed his game in the Champions League for the same reason.
Yeah, who is that? Was that not Debur? Who is? Oh, is it Zahavi on a PSV?
Actually, I don't remember.
Yeah, me either.
But Zahavi and Solomon are the leaders of Israeli national
National
team as
team.
of now.
Yeah. Red card for Kyle Walker. Red card against Man City, for Man City against Southampton. That game's still 0-0. Man City might drop points to Southampton. Wow.
That's unpredictable.
Yeah, for sure. Wow.
By the way, how many Portuguese player left at Southampton?
How many Portuguese? Or are you talking about Wolves with all the Portuguese players?
Oh yes. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I knew what you were talking about. Yeah, you just the right team. Yeah. How many Portuguese players are left? Well, they have let's see. They have Francisco Trincao from Barca, Jose Sa from Olympiacos, Nelson Semedo, Joao Moutinho, Ruben Neves. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the bench Daniel Podence, Portuguese player for Wolves, Fabio Silva. So that's 7. And it looks like it. So yeah, there's 7 players left about for on Wolves who are Portuguese.
And nothing can trump Shakhtar, Brazilian Legion.
Yeah, we can feel the starting 11 with Brazilians.
Yes, absolutely. We have more.
Are there any rules in the Ukrainian Premier Liha where it's like you have to have one Ukrainian in your starting 11 or something like that? Are there any rules, or can you just do whatever?
Yes. There is a rule that you must have 4 Ukrainians at the pitch at all times.
I see. 4 Ukrainians
in all Ukrainian domestic competitions.
Oh, so it's not just the Premier League; it's also the league
it's
below
the cup,
it.
the Super Cup.
Yes. Now, what about when you go play Champions League? It doesn't matter.
Yes, it didn't matter with the previous coaches because we had like 5, 6 Ukrainians in the starting lineup anyway. But with the Zerbi, he actually fields only 2 Ukrainians in his starting lineup.
Yeah, interesting.
Including all the new players that was signed this summer.
Right. My stream's acting up, man. What the hell?
What?
My stream for the Shakhtar game is being weird.
Well, the link is still valid. You can go back and choose another stream for a few that.
Does it say what 8? Is it 8 stream links?
What?
Is it because when I click on it, you have 8 stream?
If you have a stream program, then go ahead. If you don't, use just the regular browse stream that in the upper side of the window.
Let's see here.
I just love to take Konopla chemistry today on the right. It's beautiful, and I don't know why Tete chose this game to be like the game of the season for him so far, performance-wise.
Yeah, 100%, man. I think Tete's been pretty good, and Konoplia too. Who's your man of the match so far?
Let me think. Overall, still Alan Patrick, but he was subbed off already, so it might change by the end of the game. Also, Tete is a second strongest contender, and if he continues to play like this, it will be Tete.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got the stream back up.
All right. Oh, nice. Cool. Good. What minute is it?
69th minute.
Oh, nice. I just hit 70 exactly.
Oh, cool. So I'm not that far behind you. Awesome. All right.
Wow. It was a great vision and a great through pass from Marcus Antonio on Kornienko. Too bad Sikat didn't see that coming, and that could be could have been an offside actually.
Outside the box. That's a good cross. Oh, you're right. You just missed that header onto the box. Damn.
By the way, what do you think?
Yeah.
By the way, would that be an offside if he actually managed to hit?
Let me see the replay. I don't think so. Your 3-0 bet's looking pretty good though. Only 20 minutes to go about. So you could get how much did you put on it, and how much would you win if it was 3-0?
I don't usually share that kind of information.
That's all right.
But
sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know that. Ooh, come on. Solomon's on the left, right? On the left side?
Yes, as usual, but so far we don't see much from him for some reason.
He's trying to dribble a lot, it seems like.
Well, it's really. In his nature, and I'd say he was the biggest creative and attacking force for Shakhtar over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But this season he also doing not that great as he was before.
Yeah.
Still better than Tete before this match.
Do you think you would give for the Super Cup match on Wednesday? Are you gonna give like any of these young kids that played well today a chance in your starting 11? If you were the coach, would you give any of them a chance?
Let me think.
Yeah, no worries.
No, not particularly, but I see it's coming, especially from the bench. I'm saying like not because they are bad or not that ready, but because we should need our the best and most
strongest 11.
Yes, and seeing the most seasoned players that can handle the pressure of Super Cup and the derby that always go with lots of provocation and stuff.
Yeah, it's a massive game. Yeah, I agree. If you were to pick a youngster to maybe play in the starting 11, who do you think has the mentality for that big game? Who do you think would like thrive under that pressure?
Surprisingly, it could be Mudryk because he just doesn't care about anything.
Yeah.
But Sudakov also has lots of experience over the last year. I'm very proud of him, but he has less playing time with the current manager than he did with Castro.
Yes.
By the way, Castro loved Sudakov, but disliked Mudryk. It kind of the other way around with Deserbi.
Yeah.
But it's not like a dislike, more like a less of playing time.
Yeah, he hasn't like completely iced him out. Like it would be concerning concerning if you didn't get any play time or a squad call up for a game like this. Yeah, I agree.
So we end up talking about lots of extra stuff because the game itself is a definition of done deal.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, neither team really looked like.
Wow! Too bad it's not a goal, but you'll see how much the chemistry Solomon and Titi had, and what a chance of a back heel goal to try it.
Good pat. Oh, the box. Tete. Oh, you're right. He tried. It was like a spin. He ran in and then like on his way he did like a pirouette sort of. Wow, that was nice.
It should have been a goal of a match day if it went in.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, you're right. The passing and stuff, quick one touch, pew 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 pew. I mean, yeah.
And that's the Shakhtar style that I always glad and want to see.
Yeah.
But we need to see that more often versus bigger size than Mariupol this season.
Yeah, 100%. For sure.
Соломон зупиняє м'яч, Манов Соломон. Неточну передачу Тета виконав.
How do you feel about Shakhtar's title chances this year?
Oh wow! Now Sudakov goal. He was just clinical. It was his usual goal.
Гольова передача звідти приходить.
Come on.
Just accuracy after the pass from the wing. That's his game.
Solid club. Yeah! Oh, that was nice. 4-0. Fuck yeah.
Only 4 goals more to catch up with Bayern.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So Silikov goal in the Georgi Silikov.
I'm glad that youngsters scored today. If Bondarenko also scores, I can sleep as a happy man today. But actually don't see that coming.
Yeah, probably not. That was probably the last goal of the game, most likely. 4-0 Shakhtar over Mariupol. It's pretty accurate. It's an accurate scoreline because Shakhtar haven't been their absolute best, but they've still been much better than Mariupol. They've been, they look like they performed better, much better than Mariupol. But
yes, and the critics of this matchup will have lots of food to discuss. So the national team of Ukraine manager is watching the game.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yes.
What happened with Shevchenko as your manager? Did he resign? Did he just not want to do it? Or
There is controversy behind it.
okay.
Sudakov again! Same stuff, only better.
I'll
From
see it
another ring.
I'll see it in a minute.
He's literally unstoppable. He wasn't looking to stop. It just went in. Past the Kudryk, that couldn't even see that coming.
Nice. That was a great run. Great run. Excellent.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's Konoplia with an assist.
Yes, absolutely.
Again.
Yes.
2 assists for Konoplia today.
So I'd put Konoplia in top 3 of the top performances today.
100%. He's deserved. I mean, this second half he's been on fire. He really has. Yeah, you're right. Dodo has some good competition here, it seems.
Yes, and I would be delighted if De Zerbi actually gave him a chance outside of the disqualification that Dodo faces right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man.
Dodo has a great talent and probably will be sold sometime soon, as we have already a replacement, not just Konoplia, but we signed a 17 years old Brazilian Vinicius Tobias from the Internacional.
From the Brazilian Serie A.
Yes.
Yeah.
But until he turns 18, that will happen in February. He isn't eligible to play, so
right.
he's still in Brazil.
Gotcha.
And Bayern München was interested both in Dodo and in Vinicius.
Interesting.
Yes, they actually made an official offer to Shakhtar on Dodo, but it was declined because Shakhtar.
How much? How much are they offering?
If I'm not mistaken, the biggest offer they've made was 30 million, but Shakhtar still wants 40.
30 million euros. Okay.
Yes, but actually, so far, he was like one of the best, if not the best players last season. But this season, he isn't doing too well. He should up his game if he actually wants to play for the club like Bayern.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it's great that Konoplia has been performing very good performance today. It's good that he has competition, because competition breeds success, because then you can't get complacent about your spot. Otherwise, you'll lose it. And a good player will take that spot, and until he plays bad, you're out. Or you're
another great thing about Konoplia is that he's a club-grown player that was in Shakhtar from like 6 years. So he was born in Donetsk, and so it's as much local as it gets.
Yeah. Nice. Did you say Konoplia translates from Ukrainian to English as cannabis?
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Or marijuana, I don't know which more.
I mean, it's the same thing essentially. I know what you mean.
It was actually one of the essential stuff in Ukrainian culture, because Ukrainian people used marijuana to make clothes, to make lots of stuff, even to make some food.
Yeah, and there's also medicine. You can use it.
Mm-hmm.
You can use it for medicinal purposes. Yeah, yeah, it's interesting.
Посміхається Майкл. Щасливий, що не йому так влучило.
Yeah, Konoplia translate from Ukrainian to English, hemp.
Okay. Fair
But
enough.
yeah, hemp, marijuana, cannabis, basically weed. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
essentially. That's pretty funny. Nice.
У Шахтаря в цьому матчі.
What time are you going to that rock concert?
I'll be getting ready right after the match,
Right.
and the concert itself in 1.5 hours.
So like 8:30 your time,
Yes.
something like that. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's the local band's name? You can type it in the chat if you want to.
Okay. It's Кожаный олень.
Does it
It's mean like something like skinned deer.
skin deer?
Да.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely a creepy name.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
They are trying,
Nice.
man.
Yeah?
So today I'm gonna rock out with the
Nice.
positives of having watched Shakhtar win with you.
Mm-hmm. Where's the concert at? Is it in a stadium or is it outside or?
It's in a big stage in the center of the park.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
And so what, near Dnipro?
What?
Is it near? Didn't you said you lived in the Dniprovsk region? Or no?
Yes.
Right.
Дуже неточний удар Микити Козицького. В атакуванні роботі у стаді Маріуполя.
By the way, a quick question.
Yes.
What do you make of design of Shakhtar new Puma kits?
I like them a lot. I really like the Nike ones, but the Puma ones are pretty cool, honestly. I like how they still did stripes, but it's like a graphic in between as a stripe. I think it's really nice.
Yeah. Which one of the three you like the best?
Probably the black one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that black one a lot.
Yeah. Yes. Me too. Actually.
Yeah. The white one is okay.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of generic with Puma third kits.
Yeah, but it's cool. The thing is about those shirts is like they're trying something new. So yes. Sometimes you will have some people won't like it, but at least they're trying something new.
Wow!
Sick.
Almost, yes. Almost went in to the individual skill. Almost overcame the defense, but was short in last second. Actually, the defender did a great job with the tackle.
Oh, it froze. Come on, man.
Але Тета не забуває. Судаков. Іде передача направо.
Is there any Mariupol players that catch your eye today? With all of their poor performance, obviously.
Kudryk, I would say probably, because to me, he made the most impact. But I think I think Kozicki, Kozytskyi, Kozitishki, something like that. How do you say it? Kozitishki?
I still didn't get which one do you refer. let let me open their squad list.
Yeah.
Kozitsky, it's in Ukrainian.
Oh, it's just Kozitsky? So it's like a
Yes.
silent ZY?
Yes.
Or no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kozitsky. So ZYTS is this
Mm-hmm.
Kozitsky?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I see what you mean. That helps a lot.
Pretty much a Polish or Russian surname.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't know it because I'm Polish also. So I know a little bit about how the language works.
Mm-hmm.
I know I don't speak another language fluently, but I am familiar with a lot of pronunciation and stuff like that of different European countries in particular, because of how much football I've watched over the past few years.
Great skill, man. I've also were great with pronunciation back in my more formative days. And now a little less, but I think I'm still rocking. On occasion.
You speak very, very good English. Honestly,
nice.
you
Thank
do
you.
a good job. No problem. Where did you learn? Did you learn in school? Do they have a class in school?
We had it in school since like 5th grade, and I've had it in my uni, but it was like 5%. I've learned it all on myself.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm very surprised in a good way that I found a Shakhtar fan that spoke English. It's very valuable because there are Shakhtar fans that that want to learn more about the team, and it helps with someone like you that you can speak English and give us all the details. Because sometimes when I try to read articles and stuff in other languages, you miss stuff in translation.
Yeah.
So you don't really know.
By the way, one of the underlying, obviously not a major one, but one of the underlying reasons why I learned English, so I could communicate about Shakhtar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and it's definitely paid off for you too, because now we're on here and we're
Whoa!
almost 6.
Yes, almost. Another close, very close free kick from Kornienko.
Yeah.
He was great with his free kicks today.
That's the end of the game. It looks like 5-0 win.
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Yes.
Good performance. Considering Shakhtar had a not their top 11, not their best starting 11, but Mariupol obviously, like we've said, 15 players out. So yeah, it was pretty good. Who's your man of the match?
Man of the match. So, let me give my final verdict.
Yes.
I actually switched my decision to Konoplia.
I was actually gonna say that too. I was thoroughly impressed with Konoplia.
Second place would be Tete.
Yeah.
And the third is Alan Patrick.
I agree, man, because Konoplia, he kept a clean sheet, 2 assists, was nearly always involved in the Shakhtar attack, progressed the ball forward a lot, good plays and, good passing, vision and all that stuff. Perfect weight on the ball for that Tete header. Yeah, definitely agree. I think Konoply. I wouldn't be mad if he started against Dynamo Kiev on Wednesday. I would not be mad.
Yes, same here. Also, it's good for him personally, not only to take advantage of Dodo missing, but also playing in front of Ukraine national team manager.
Coach.
Yes, because I don't exactly remember if he's in the main squad or he's in the reserve squad. But either way, he is not a starter for UNT. Also, so it's a statement to get there.
Yeah, exactly. He took advantage of the fact that he got game time. He got a full 90 under his belt. So, and that's all. That's the name of the game when it comes to young player development in any sport. How many minutes you play in, how much you score in, how much you assist in. It's all about experience. All about getting experience. And Konoply, he did very well today. And I like I said, I don't think I would like to see him start against Dynamo Kiev.
Yes, if he'll be as psychologically ready as today, he absolutely should. And let's see a quick look on the statistics. Because it's really abysmal for Mariupol, since they had only one shot attempt.
No shots on target.
Not on target, yes. Pyatov had no job today. It's 1-7 on corners. It's and 65% possession for Shakhtar.
To 35 for Mariupol.
And 17 shots, 8 on target for Shakhtar. So it's a full domination, one-sided game.
7 shots on target, 5 goals. That's efficient. That's efficient right there. Just like Strasbourg yesterday. You know, whenever
they were even more clinical.
Even more clinical,
Nothing can beat Monaco game on clinical assessment.
2 for 2.
Yeah, 1 for
1 for 1 in the away game.
2 goals.
In the away game, yeah, that was impressive. Yeah, good stuff from Shakhtar. I'm gonna be interested to see how they do against Dynamo Kiev. Are you a little bit worried about that game?
Yes, yes. I'm worried quite a bit. I think it will be a very close game, and it will all be down to how the Derby understands what Lucescu prepares for him. Because Lucescu is great, and he will obviously doing good, even defensively. He will not be shaken, but De Zerbi's attacking force, he's been there, done that. But there will be opportunities anyway, and I think there will be lots of stuff like free kicks, corners, and all of them should be to be in our advantage, not the other way around. And it will be a very nervous game anyway. If we are judging by Champions League, Dynamo are favorites as of now, but I do believe that we are potentially a better team, but it's just not all the puzzle pieces are not coming together as of yet.
I agree. And the more performances that Shakhtar put in, like they did today, where they slam their opponent, score a bunch of goals, don't concede any. You give young players a chance. Everyone in the squad's feeling good and feel like that they have a place in the team. That's always, for squad morale and confidence, that's always a good thing. I would definitely give De Zerbi, if I were grading him off this game, it's easy 9 out of 10. easy 9 out of 10, because it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect, but it was extremely good.
Yes, I agree.
Extremely good.
despite the opposition was weak and weakened, he still won everything in the middle. He since like 15 minutes of the game, he fully controlled the game.
Yeah.
There were no chances for Mariupol, not even a notion. So it's a great job for the derby.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up.
It's good that some of the not the major players had a little bit of rest before the Dynamo game.
Yeah, for sure, and I think that's why De Zerbi went with that lineup and stuff, because he wants fully. He has all eyes on that Dynamo Kiev game, and he obviously knew about that. Mariupol had they got their squad cut in half essentially. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks everyone for watching and comments and all this stuff. I really appreciate it, and especially I appreciate my boy Demi. Go follow him on Twitter. It's since 1936, and it'll be in the name on there is Title Winning Machine. Definitely go follow him for if you're a Shakhtar fan and you want content in English. It's tremendous, man. You are, you're providing a huge a huge advantage to us Shakhtar fans who speak English and don't know Ukrainian. It's huge that you do that, because then we can learn more and more about the team through someone like you. So thank you for that, and thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it, man.
Yes, thank you for your all kind words. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you for having me again. Have a nice see
rest
you there
of your day.
Enough.
Yeah. Thanks, man. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care.